You know what else? I wish Shamar was here because I wanted to get his take on it. Freaking, we all know that Lil Wayne had pre-guilty. He pled guilty
Yeah.
to the gun charge, and he's facing up to 10 years. But the thing I want to talk to you about is I just heard that he sold his masters
Oh yeah, for like 100 mil.
$1 million. He sold his masters for $100 million. I wanted to know why did he do that? You know what I mean?
But he's not the only artist that's been doing it recently because they've been selling the rights to their masters to this one company. I think it's the same company about Lil Wayne's thing. But the thing
Right.
with that is, with this company, I feel like they gave out like $1 billion so far, and it's like, where are they
Right.
getting this money from? And how do they know they're gonna get that money back? Because if
The,
you
the real the
pay
real
out
thing
that
is
money, you're getting that money back somehow, some way.
exactly. But the thing is, I'm looking at it nowadays. Everything revolves around streaming. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? So, having a whole bunch of people's stuff at the end
Mm-hmm.
of the day, that's consistent money.
Yeah.
Don't matter, don't matter how old the music is, you're still making consistent money. People that owns freaking James Brown work is still
Yeah.
making consistent money. So owning Lil Wayne
Yeah.
masters, I'm guessing that's for like shit from what's that shit from Carter 3, that's
Yeah.
a classic. I'm guessing they own that too. You
Yeah.
know,
But the thing that's crazy, he sold it to Universal. And he's already signed to Universal because Cash Money's with Universal.
exactly. So owning those, just owning a classic like freaking Carter 3, owning a classic like Carter 3, do you know how much
Yeah.
money they gonna make?
Yeah. But the thing I don't understand, because yeah, you're saying like they can always make money off of that. If the
Yeah,
artist sells it, they can't make money off the work anymore because they already got one. He basically gave his masters away, and
exactly.
he's saying that's worth 100 million. So he can't get that 100 million back because he already sold it from them
But the thing
streams.
is, what's so retarded, what I find retarded, you're going to jail for 10 years.
Yeah.
You're facing up to 10 years in jail
Mm-hmm.
right now. So you selling it now, and then all the taxes that's going to get taken out of it, you're
Yeah.
not getting 1 million back, 100 million. First you got to pay the taxes.
Mm-hmm.
Then you got to pay your agents. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? That made the deal. And then whatever's left is whatever left. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So about time you're 10 years over, I don't even think you're gonna look at freaking nothing more than what 60 mil. Nothing more than I think 60 mil, about 60
Yeah.
mil. You're not looking nothing more than that. And got that now you got legal fees you gotta pay for.
Exactly.
So now I'm looking at it, I'm like, dude, you sold your music all and exactly now another thing is he has a lot of albums.
He has a lot of music.
Exactly. Lil Wayne has countless of albums. All the Carters went platinum.
Mm-hmm.
So with all your music, and you just sold it away for 100 mil. Now I was listening to his radio show, and they said that they was looking at it as I don't think that they think Lil Wayne made a bad decision because it's at the end of the day, it's still 100 million. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you still can take that money and go invest in other things. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? Try to build something back that you own, I guess. But the thing is, they was looking at it. I was like, they was looking at the family side of it because if Lil Wayne dies, the masters go to the family.
Mm-hmm.
So with him selling his masters away, that there is no more generational wealth for his family unless he
Yeah.
makes something new that he owns. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I was looking at that point. I was like, at the end of the day, what does the family have to do with this though? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was so funny because I was watching this oh my god, I think it was a podcast, but I was watching this podcast and this dude is a black dude and I think he's like a billionaire. He has a couple of billions of dollars. And he retired and he's like what 50 years old. I don't remember the dude name, but he's a black dude. He's retired. He's had billions of dollars. But what he did was he has like 3 kids and his family members. He
Mm-hmm.
gave his family members their money now.
Yeah.
So he gave all his family members, if he died today, he gave all the family members the money they would have get.
Mm-hmm.
So what he did was whatever money he has left over, he said he's going to spend every last one of it, every dime of it before he died. And that was his plan. So I think it was like I think like 2 billion he had left, but he's still alive. He's not dead yet. But the
Yeah.
thing was what about it, he was like, I already gave him the money. now I'm gonna just blow everything thing and have no money left before I died. And they was talking about how they was looking at it. He was like, the premise of it, he was like, he wants to celebrate his fruits of his labor. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Oh, yeah, that makes
Which
sense.
exactly, which I feel like applies to Lil Wayne right now, because I guess he feels like he want to celebrate the fruits of his labor
But
now.
but
You
don't
know what I
think
mean?
that thing is not worth 100 million.
What's his music?
Yeah, and I think it's not worth 400 million.
It's where exactly it's where it made more.
But I would take 100 million.
Exactly, still $100 million. Not at the end of the day, it's still $100 million. I'm not saying that. I'm not gonna doubt all of that. But I was looking at it as like I'm guessing he's like, yo, I don't want to die and not be able to spend
Yeah.
all his money. I guess just like the dude, he said he wants to spend every last dime of it. He gave his family members all his money that they was gonna get if he died. So he went out, and I'm guessing to this day he's still spending money until he died, basically. So I'm guessing it's more like he wants to enjoy the fruits of his labor before he's going, and don't want to be dead, and then all his family members is enjoying what he worked for. You know what I mean?